Guys, welcome back to Free to D Late Night Bite. Let's get into something real quick. I'm not much for introductions. Let's get it. Welcome, everybody. Real soon, we're going to have some changes done where people can come up to a panel and talk about things that's going on in this world, especially our parenting skills and our black community need to be spoken on more often because we keep brushing on it and not speaking on it, right? Okay, so you guys remember this story? Imani Hughes, Missouri City, 12-year-old girl that was missing. Y'all remember that story? You see this young lady, and she was on tag, a dating site, and the mother first told the police that the mother gave the police conflicting stories. That's what happened. The mother gave the police conflicting stories about this young lady. She went outside, she got through cooking dinner at 10:30, and it was really 1:30. So that's why it really took them so long to put an Amber Alert. And the reason it took them so long because she was a runaway. She always ran away, but that still don't make no excuse. Under any child should be Amber Alert, period, right? So, make a long story short, she had went out, met a guy, and the mom knew this guy. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Give me a second. The mom knew the guy. Don't get it twisted. The mom knew who the guy was. She just didn't want to be charged with neglect. Okay? She knew the guy. But here's the truck picking her up. You can see the truck had backed up. The truck had backed up right there. My internet trying to mess up for some reason. The truck had backed up, picking her up. The truck had experienced interruptions. Why am I experiencing some interruptions? The truck had backed up and picked her up.
Bryce Newberry is live at HPD headquarters tonight with that video as police are revealing what they believe happened. Bryce.
Keith and Daniela, Houston police tell us they were initially told Imani Hughes left on her own, but after additional interviews and new information, tonight investigators believe she may be a victim of trafficking and she could be in danger, which prompted this morning's Amber Alert. And tonight, the FBI confirms federal agents from the Crimes Against Children unit are now involved in this investigation. Around 1:40 in the morning last Friday, this surveillance video you'll see only on 2 shows a dark Dodge truck pull up outside 12.
Okay. So at first they thought she was involved in trafficking, which that wasn't the case. This mother, I'm going to tell you right now, she can't fool me. She knew this person. This person's been around this young lady before. She told the police that she went to bed. She said, Mama, wake me up in the morning, and she was going to bed and wake her up for school. No, she told her mother that she was going out, and it wasn't 10:30, it was 1:30. My daughter at 6 years old still was wearing Afro puffs, and she was in the bed. Her bedtime was 8:30, baby. In her room, Afro puffs, clothes already ironed, pressed out, got things ready for school. She had her own work site, 5 boys. That's what 12-year-olds need to be. Not on no computers and not on no tags. So this young lady was also on the dating site tag. She took a computer with her as well. Okay, let's finish watching the rest of it. And this is educational purpose only, please. Disclaimer for use.
12-year-old Imani Hughes home. She appears to get in the back seat. The driver in a light hoodie never turns around to acknowledge her before turning around in the cul-de-sac of Water Chase Drive and leaving on Steeplechase Road.
I pray and hope that she's not in no type of harm's way.
Imani's mother, Shannon Williams, says she thinks someone kidnapped her daughter, who danced in the living room before taking a walk around 10:30 Thursday night. When Williams woke up Friday morning, her daughter had vanished.
She's a baby. She don't understand what's actually going on. So it's been really devastating.
Okay. Come on, Mom. She lied through that whole story, you guys. She straight lied. She knew exactly who her daughter was with. Her daughter told her she was going outside. As a matter of fact, the daughter was a constant runaway, but she never said. The daughter always ran away. She has other siblings that she have to cook for, clean for. The mother knew. She just didn't want to be put on blast. She knew. She knew. If she's so much of a baby, then why are you allowing her to go outside? She should have a bedtime. It's obvious she didn't have a bedtime. It's obvious you did not watch her. It's obvious that you did not watch her on her computer. She on a tag dating site. What is an 11, 10, 11, 12-year-old on a dating site for what? Maybe because they watching mama have men going in and out the house. Maybe that's what it is. You know, watch mama. I'm going to do what mama do, right? That's why it's important to model the behavior you want your daughters to have. It's very important to model that behavior. I don't care if it's a dad in the house or not, okay? Because if you guys look at this video, you can see the family in the background, especially the cousin looking like, yeah, whatever. Let's finish.
Williams says she reported her missing Friday, but Houston police told her to call back 24 hours later. When Imani didn't come home from school that afternoon, she called back, and officers came over to her house to take a report. On her 6th day gone, HPD asked the Texas Center for the Missing to issue this regional Amber Alert, which blared across phones Wednesday.
It's not one or the other.
Mind you, you guys, we did not hear about this story again when they caught the assailant. They caught him in, I think, Columbus, Texas, in his work truck, and they've never spoken the story again. They swept it under the rug. I'm tired of them sweeping our black community of our little girls under the rug. What happened? What happened to the guy? What happened?
Other criteria is that they all have to be met.
to be able to issue an Amber Alert. Steve Benefield coordinates after law enforcement makes the request, but the criteria is specific. The child has to be under 17, in immediate danger of sexual assault, injury, or death, and believed to be the victim of a verified abduction. There has to be enough information about the child, suspect, or vehicle to get help from the public before an alert can go out.
We don't want the Amber Alert to be like a car alarm going off in a parking lot.
Okay. This is what happened with the story. All right. The mom knew who she left with. This man been around several times. Okay. The Ring doorbell caught his ass picking her up. Okay, somebody said, what is a 12-year-old doing out taking a walk at 10:30? It wasn't 10:30, it was 1:30. She lied. Right? She ran to that truck and she was expecting him. She was. I don't have a good feeling about this. Houston is notorious for sex trafficking. Okay? She wasn't sex trafficked. A 12-year-old takes a walk at 10 o'clock at night and is going out at 1 a.m. Hope she is okay, but this is something missing here. I wouldn't even be able to talk if I was her mom and give her strength. Right? This is what some of the comments are. She definitely left on her own. It's clear in the video why a mother will allow the 12-year-old daughter to go take a walk at 10:30 at night. What people fail to understand in our community, we've got a lot of mothers, especially our black mothers, are allowing their daughters to grow up real fast, date older men, go out because they're too busy entertaining their man. They're too busy having their own life. They're too busy having a boyfriend because they set up there and had kids while they was 14, 15, 16 years old. So now they don't have time. So what they do is they put their child in a position, in which is the opposition, to take care of the 10 kids they had. So she cooking, she cleaning, she acting like an adult, she's on social media, she dancing, and she's on the tags. She was on a dating site called Tag. Come on now. Let's tell the truth. Folks don't want to tell the truth. They want to sweep it. Okay. Law enforcement failed this child. There's no 24-hour wait for a filed missing persons report. I can feel you on that too. Give your 10-year-old children phones with social media apps to meet grown men. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Right? Come on. Come on. But all she doing is she doing what mama does. She doing what mama do. Monkey see, monkey do. Now this would really track her phone. See who she was talking to. Text them. Okay, somebody said, Crystal Bisbee said, do you mean your 12-year-old daughter takes a walk at 10:30 at night by herself? Come on, and said, come watch your kids so this mess doesn't happen. Hopefully she comes home and say, okay, but the mother said that she checked on her and she was in her room sleep and the daughter told her to wake up. That was a lie. That was a lie. She told her mother she was going out. This is not the first time. It may be the first time she stayed gone for 6 days in this school. Right? Let's see what other. That is so funny. Okay, her mother says she's a baby. She don't understand what's going on. Well, then what the hell was mom doing? Letting her 12-year-old baby girl going outside for a walk at 10:30 at night. It was 1:30 on a school night. Exactly. Should she have been in bed? Yes. And what was mom doing at 11 and then at 12 midnight or at 1 o'clock when her innocent baby girl wasn't home yet? So many lost opportunities to save her. If that were my daughter, I've been out tearing the neighborhood apart for her. Exactly. Mom wasn't out tearing no neighborhoods apart from her because she knew exactly what the hell was going on. Somebody said this is sad and heartbreaking. It seems like these kids now are so bold. Back in the day, no one had cameras and phones to track you. But Lord, just the fear of what my parents would do was enough for us. They didn't play around, and I'm the same way with my kids. The whole neighborhood was neighborhood watch, so if we tried to leave, someone saw you. Now we have all this technology and parental guidance, just not the same. Not blaming the mother, but it's just strange for a 12-year-old to feel comfortable. She knew she was comfortable with this dude. And plus, people don't get in business no more. They just mind their business. They be like, whatever. Somebody said, I'm so sorry. But I have 2 girls that are young adults now, and I would never, ever let them go out of my house at 8 o'clock alone when they were 12 years old and didn't play none of that runaway stuff either. Because I put the fear of God in my children to let them know all things out there is that in that jungle. And I apologize. I'm not trying to blame mom here either, but please let's not try to eliminate the cycle. I'm so angry with the story that it takes 1 week for an Amber Alert for a 12-year-old regardless. If she's regardless if she's a what? A runaway, non-runaway or not. Exactly. And why she running at 12-year-old? Yes, because something going on at home. Yep. I'm praying to my Heavenly Father. Somebody says that she's okay. All right. That's why the mother allowed her to take a walk that late. No house rules. Sorry, family should be charged with child endangerment and negligence. I agree. A 12-year-old, let me see, going for a walk at 10. I'm praying, okay. Well, a 12-year-old goes for a walk at 10:30, willing to get in the truck with someone. Thank God she was found safe. She knows this man. This man's been around. The mother knows this man as well. The mother knew exactly who the hell she was leaving with. I just don't think she knew she was leaving for 6 days. Because she wanted her back to continue to cook and clean while she entertained her menfolk. Now, that's my opinion. Then just say the little girl went out for a walk at 10:30 at night, 1:30. The mother let her 12-year-old daughter go out to walk after 10 at night and no problems falling asleep, knowing her child was at home. Yeah, because she knows. Then she wakes up and notices her child wasn't in the bed. Come on now. They never put this story back on the news. That's what pissed me off about it. I want to know what happened to the man that was charged. That's horrifying. These kids need to be schooled about the dangers of meeting people online. People will lie and steal and hurt to get what they want from children. Parents have to step up on their dangers to their children. This is horrifying. Realization of one let me see, realization of one of the worst things that could happen to your child. God willing, she come out of this. Somebody said, I just watched a case of Maddie Soto, and now this case. God, will the pain, suffering, torture of our children? Yes. But we're going to get into Maddie Soto at a later date. Okay. I blame parents all day long. My child was in the bed with Afro pups, honey. 8:30 was her bedtime. At 6, got me twisted. OMG, this is too much. I don't understand what the hell is going on anymore. Why is she even out walking at that night? Everybody's asking the same question. She had a plan because she ran out to the truck. So many monsters in our world taking children. OMG, this is a terrifying. Wow, her mother is calm as hell. Yeah, she calm as hell because her ass knew where the hell she was going. She knew she was with. If I see my daughter run and get into a vehicle at that time of night or any time, I would lose my mind. I would be in much fear for her life. Dear Jesus, please protect our children. Somebody said. Okay. Somebody said, you know that girl is fast as hell. Somebody said me and him would have been under the jail. And she'd have been at, what they say, CPS? for giving you all that stress. FYI, me and my best friend used to take walks at night in 7th grade, 12, 13 years old all the time. It was the safest thing in the world. No, but I know I did it just to get out the house. Well, luckily you are here to say that you was able to take walks at 12 and 13 at night all the time. So kudos to you. But the world is not a safe place, baby. It's not a safe place. This is the jungle. Since is Imani spelled like that, that should be pronounced. Okay, somebody on something else. Day 6, Amber Alert. Okay, anyway, you guys, the point of this story is that we have to do better. It's the parents all day long. We having kids, and I think what's going on is a lot of parents are having babies at 15, 16, trying to play house real early in their life. And they get to a point where they want to date. She's just doing what mommy doing. She's on the app like mama is. She wants to get a boyfriend because mama got boyfriends running through the house and coming out the house, and she got to be the one to take care of the siblings. She even said that her daughter would cook the whole Thanksgiving meal. She bragged about that shit. Let me tell you what I did with my daughter. My daughter was not put in an adult position. I had 6 of them, 5 boys and 1 girl. I watched my own kids. I was responsible for my own kids. I didn't make her rock no babies, and I didn't make her cook. She was responsible for herself, her room, her clothes, her grades, and her character and her behavior, and I held her accountable to that. Not only that, at 12, when she had her administration baby, I marked it off on the calendar when it started and when it was finished. Not only that, I taught her how to wipe herself. You don't hear about that. Mothers don't teach their daughters how to clean themselves nowadays. I taught her how to clean herself. Not only that, she had a period panty drawer. She still do it to this day. She had a period panty drawer, and she had a drawer for her regular panties. And when she came on her administration, she needed to go to that period panty drawer. And I cleaned that shit up and cleaned it out every month. Oh yeah, she'll tell you. She's 29 now. She'll let you know. She didn't have a boy, but she had a girl. I ain't play that shit. My daughter's still wearing Afro puffs and barrettes and beads in her hair at 12. What are you talking about? And she'll tell you, she wasn't able to even put on any makeup, baby, till she hit the 11th grade. And that was only lip gloss and mascara. Folks want to get into this new wave of parenting. No, you need to go back to the old school, because when the lamp lights came on outside, what did we do? Your mama tell you, when the lights come on outside, you better get your ass in that house. Get in the house. And if you're not in the house, baby, we're going to toss the house, right? No, her mother allowed her to be this way. This man has been coming around, and this is, I guarantee you, I put money on it. This is not the first time she left with that man. Come on now. You let allow your daughter to run around with a 27-year-old man. Y'all remember back in the day, we couldn't even sit on certain folks' laps. When the men come in the house, you get your ass in your room. Remember them days? Don't be sitting on nobody's lap. Don't be in no man's face. What? Don't be coming out that room with no shorts on. You put some clothes on. Remember those rules? What happened to those rules? They don't teach them that shit no more. They think that shit is cute. You got a young lady right now on YouTube. She got her little girl dressed like a grown little, just dressing her in earrings and dressing her in all these fashionable clothes and stuff. She don't know she just prepping her for the predators. They just looking at her just to make some money. We got to do better. We have to do better as a whole. We have to do better. But anyway, that's it, you guys. I want to tap on. I've been wanting to tap on and talk about this story for a long time, but I did some research and there's nothing else. All I know is the man been charged. They took Imani to the hospital. Nobody has said anything else about this story. I'm so sick of them. But you know, the other stories, as far as our Caucasian kids, they'll give us the what happened. You know, the aftermath. But nobody ever said anything. What happened to Imani Hughes after that? They found her, took her to the hospital, and that was it. And he was arrested. All right, you guys. This is I'm Free to Be at the Late Night Bike Take Flight. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Have a good one. Take care.